Hey, hey, Robin, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? Looks like you're in a
Yes, sir.
car.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not driving though. I'm parked.
Okay. All right. Hey, so I'm installing a Casa kind of smart switch so I can go ahead and set a timer for my outside lights. Uh, so this is the third one. The first two were successful. It was pretty straightforward, kind of black on black, white on white, kind of the ground. Uh,
Yeah.
this this one here in the front of the house is a little trickier, to where if you see these cables here, can you see us? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So here's black, black, and a ground. And I took off kind of this switch here. Okay. It's a
So,
single
could
pulse.
you could you could you bring it back down to the box for a second?
Yeah.
Uh, a little bit more down, 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 down.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah, so I can see the whole thing. Back
Okay.
out a tiny bit and down. Can you go? I can only see like the top of the box. Uh,
Oh,
could you point the camera a little bit more down? There we
like
go.
that.
Well,
Okay.
I can only see the top half of the box. That's why.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, in my view. So if you notice here, these
I
are the
can't. I
wires.
can't see that.
You can't see
Uh,
it?
I can't see. I can only see the top like quarter inch of the box. If you tilt it a little forward,
In my view, it's showing the full thing center. So I don't, you
oh
want me to tilt it
yeah,
up, down?
you can see the wire, that orange wire nut. That's it.
Okay, there are three orange wire nuts.
Yeah, I can't. Um.
All right. Yeah, this isn't going to work then.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now I can see it. It switch views. Okay, now I can see all of them. All right. Uh,
Okay.
cool. Three wire, two wire. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I was tracking all the wires.
Yeah. Can you see that with this light, or is it making it worse?
No, I can see without it.
Okay. So
Yeah,
whenever
perfect.
I took the switch off, here are the two blacks that I
Yep.
capped off. There was a ground. Now in the box, there is a neutral, a white in the back that is just capped off, a wire nut. And so whenever I connected my Casa, they're looking for, there are two blacks, a ground, and then a neutral, the white.
Yes.
And I connected the white to the white, the blacks, the ground, and then it just took a fit. It was flickering on and off.
Yeah. So it was probably capped off because it was being used um in a three-way or a half hot. It was probably not being used as a neutral anymore.
Okay, here's what's interesting. Uh, so this was a three box switch. I noticed that when they remodeled it, they installed this one here. It looks like it's just Bluetooth wireless. So maybe originally when they had it, they were using that white. So
So
uh,
when when before you took it apart, how many switches were actually installed?
there are three switches, okay, but two of them are like this,
Sure.
okay, and
And
the third is like this. Whenever I took it out, it's almost like a Wi-Fi switch.
was there any
It's not
wires actually connected to it or no?
no, no wires. No.
Okay. So on the switch that you took out, it did it
Yeah,
just have two screws? It's a, single pole switch.
that's right.
Okay,
With a
perfect. And
ground.
the other the other switch. So that other white, I'm guessing, and guess is the neutral.
Okay. Okay, and if you look at, I'm not sure if you can see this here, but there's a white coming from one of the wires, the coax, and then it's pigtailed with two blacks going to the switches. Still there? Hello? Hello? Hey, I'm not sure what's going on here, man, but you froze. You were locked up.
Sorry about that. Okay, so while that was rebooting, we talked about a few things at that switch. So the switch that you're trying to install, you're only trying to install the light that single pole switch that you took out was controlling.
That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
so essentially we got to find a neutral in that box, and if there isn't one, we need to redirect a neutral to it using one of those spare wires from the lights that they're probably at. So do you have any type of tester?
I do. Yeah, this dude here.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so there's probably a common.
Can you help me for a second and hold the camera? Thanks. Hold on for 1 second here.
No problem.
Here's the view right here.
Right there.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Okay. What do you need me to do, Robin?
Okay, so you're gonna want to. Do you know which one of those black wires is live?
I don't.
Wait, we have to
Okay.
turn the electric back off.
No, he needs.
So um, you're gonna need a clamp onto that black, and then did you try both of those whites already?
I have not.
So I would try the one that you haven't tried yet, and clamp between those and see if you have 120. Very carefully.
So what do you want me to? You want me to touch
I
a
I
white
need
and a black?
not together, but that's a cross with that little tester to see if it shows 120 volts.
Well,
That's what
all it's going to do is give me a light. It's not going to tell me how many volts.
yeah. That's perfect. It'll
But
so if you could
what do you want me to touch?
I need you to touch one of the white wires. So if you could pull them out or get them somewhere where you could work with them, perfect.
Yeah.
And if you could stab it into the wire nut, or if it comes off and you can do it safely, that'll work too.
Okay. Okay. So this is lighting up.
Okay, perfect. So put a wire nut on the black, and then
Okay.
I want you to do the same thing with the other black.
Okay. It's not lighting up.
Okay, good. So So that one right there that you just put the wire nut on, that's going to your light. The black's the hot, and that's the neutral. So on the Casa switch,
Yeah.
there should be a wiring coming out.
So here's the Casa. You got two blacks,
So
a white, and a ground.
perfect. Can you show me the back of the switch real quick? Yes, perfect. Okay, great. So you're gonna attach the white to the white that you had tested with,
Okay.
and make sure when you put the wire nuts on, bring the stranded, if one's stranded and one's solid, bring the stranded just ahead of the solid wire so that it gets to the bottom of the wire nut tighter. Otherwise,
Okay.
it may not catch
Okay.
properly. So the white goes to the white. The
And it's
black.
soldered at the end. It's stranded, but it's soldered. But yes, I
Okay.
got your point. Okay.
Yep.
So white to white.
The two blacks go to the black. The two blacks that you tested,
Yep.
and then the ground needs to go to wherever the ground on the other switch is going. Or if you could somehow it's going to a bunch of other grounds or to the back of the box, either
I
wherever.
can put it on this ground. So you're saying, so I got the white on the white. You're saying the black, does it go on the hot wire or which one? Or do I put one on each?
One on each, exactly, one
I
on
do
each.
one on each. Okay. All right. That's what I did before. And I put the white on white, the ground. I put a black, one on each one, and it just went haywire. It was flickering on me.
Okay, so make sure when you attach it that there's, if you can, take the light bulb out or whatever, but try to have no load on it.
Okay.
That then sometimes will be an issue. Okay, because the best way that you could do it, and I hate to advise you to do this, but this is how I would do it, honestly. So putting the white to the side, I mean, does that white wire look like it's coming out of the same Romex or the same group of wiring as the black?
So the white wire is coming out of the Romax associated with the black that wasn't hot.
Yes.
This black here is connected to a white that's coming from another Romax, and this is the one that's hot. So it's a different Romax from this white.